What interested you into joining the police?
When I grew up in the township of Ashdown in Pietermaritzburg, I witnessed at the time the IFP and ANC were in loggerheads in the same township. When I started witnessing how people have been killed and nothing happens, and people, some of them that I knew, it's part of the thing that drove me to say, what can I do to assist in this regard? So that's what influenced me to join the police. And I must say, I don't remember, when I joined, it was exactly that I needed to fight the criminals. That's why I chose the career that I chose in the service. But I'm not going to join the police station to go and be a court orderly. No, that's not what I want. I want to be there on the ground and deal with action.
Then you went to the college, and then from the college?
When I trained in Pretoria College, and from there I went to Potchefstroom, the Public Order Police Unit in Potchefstroom. At the time, you couldn't choose where to go. The only option was to become a detective or you become a uniform branch. And because I wanted to be on the field, they said to me, then the highly trained unit that you must go to is Internal Stability Unit. Maybe that's the right word to use at the time. In June 1993, when I joined, it was called Internal Stability Unit, but then later changed the name to Public Order Police.
And then how do you arrive at the task force?
I became aware of the special task force. When I joined the police, the Internal Stability Unit used to wear camouflage. The camouflage I was wearing on the 6th of July. When the amalgamation happened and the camouflage was stopped from POP, it was directed that POP must be issued with the uniform that the shirt looks the same as pants. It was introduced there, that shirt. Usually it used to be a light blue shirt and a gray pants, but POP was introduced with the same type of color and to stop wearing camouflage. So we did not wear camouflage. And then unfortunate incident happened in the area called Shobashobane in Potchefstroom, where the African National Congress had won the elections in 1994. And the few members of the IFP, few members of the ANC that are located within the village of IFP started celebrating that victory. They erected their flag, the ANC flag, to celebrate the victory of the African National Congress. And I happened to be there and I warned them. I said, you are calling for trouble. You're in the middle of the ocean. You're an island. You can't be raising up this flag and celebrating, whereas your neighbors are not happy with the fact that they were defeated. And then it so happened that shortly after that, those people were attacked by IFP. They were killed. And after the murder happened, the leadership of the police brought the investigation team from the national office to come to Potchefstroom. And that investigation team was accompanied by task force. So it was the first time I see people in camouflage that we are no longer wearing. So when I saw them there, I asked them, but who are you? Because we don't wear this uniform anymore. Then they said, no, they are special task force. So I asked them, what do you do in special task force? They started explaining to me. That's how I first learned about the task force. So it was exciting for me because I always wanted to be in such an environment and I never knew about it. And fast forward, I took a transfer to Durban. When I arrived in Durban, the current command of the task force in Durban, Nhlanhla, was there, the unit, and I saw him. And I engaged with him and he said, no, they recently decentralized the task force to Durban. And then he gave me the video of what the task force does. I went to see it and I watched the video and I realized, okay, now this is troublesome. And then I was excited and I joined it.
So it's safe, it's safe for me to call you a career policeman?
Yeah, well, we can call me that I've been pursuing different areas in the police all my life until now.